In this video, we will look at two PitchBook company profiles to get a sense of the type of information you can find. By the end of this video, you will anticipate the range of information in a PitchBook company profile, understand how ownership status impacts the type and amount of information available, and use a relevant company profile as a starting point to build a competitor list. Let's look up a well-known biotech company, and you'll see it pops up as the top result. Click the link to open the profile. Not all company profiles are created equal. Relay is a publicly traded company, and as a result, there is more financial information publicly available about these companies, like stock price information. Companies are clearly labeled as private or public, and public company names include stock tickers. Let's explore the contents of the profile. You can scroll down the page or use the contents menu to navigate to a particular section. Under general information, you see a description of the company, its website, its location, recent financing, number of employees, and so on. You can use industries, verticals, and keywords from a relevant example company to build a search strategy. For instance, Relay's primary industry is drug discovery, and there are other industries as well. Mouse over an industry to get a definition of that industry. You'll see the verticals that they're listed under, as well as keywords. Verticals are defined as collections of companies from a range of industries that have something in common, like a technology platform or a common target market. If you are trying to determine what industry, verticals, or keywords to search, looking at a known example company in your space can help you find terms to build your search string. You can click a category link to see all companies in that category, or simply note down relevant categories to include in a search later on. Another strategy to build a list of companies from a profile is to look at similar companies. Note that these are not all competitors, but are typically in the same or related industries. To see competitors, click Explore Competitive Landscape. This opens a chart of companies, which you can select to add to a saved list, or click to open their profile. Click the arrow next to a relevant company to view their competitor list. Let's open the Genesis Therapeutics profile to compare. This is a private company, and so the information available focuses more on investment and fundraising. Private companies are not obligated to provide financial statements to government regulators, so in many cases, their profiles will be less thorough. However, some private companies or startups have a lot of media attention or hype around them, and in those cases, they are likely to have more information included. Much of the information, such as general information, is similar. Under Comparisons, you can find a list of similar companies to compare based on their size, investment, or valuation. This information is intended for investors mainly. You can also save these to a list if they look relevant. Underneath Patents, you can access PDFs of their filed and pending intellectual property. Note that the navigation moves to the top in this view. Note that this list may not be comprehensive. Some sections of a profile will not appear if they are not relevant or if there is no information available. Let's go back to the Relay profile to look at their clinical trials. Specialized sections like clinical trials are not always complete. It defaults to the last 5 years, so you can toggle the drop-down to get all. Click a phase to see the documentation on clinicaltrials.gov or scroll to see their recently updated trials. Note that you can search by clinical trials as well from the Companies and Data Screener interface. Check out our other videos to learn how to access PitchBook, explore the platform, and conduct a company competitor search.